Well, it's winter time ish. Well, gosh darn, the heater's full. I didn't even need to go get diesel. All right, what is up, guys? Welcome to the TopCorey 2 channel, where we're doing just randomness every day. So yeah, I bought a Duramax and I'm running out of gas. Just pulled into Lowe's. We got to get some paint, and there's something weird on the ground. Look at that. It's shut. All right, well, here at the shop, we don't have heat. So unfortunately, there's no heater you can just turn on, right? Which kind of stinks, but the shop's a good price. So I've kind of just always dealt with it over the past few years. So we got two ways of heating the facility, the nice, thing. So we got the wood burner that's completely surrounded in junk. So I'm a little late to the game here today, so I figured I would just come in and I would just fire on the torpedo heater over there, the big hoss, instead of trying to deal with getting all this cleaned up and lighting a fire and letting it turn on. This is one of those add-on deals to your house where it pipes into your ductwork. So it's thermostat controlled on the back. You hit the fire on, and then when it hits a certain temp, there's a blower in there. So this thing just blows, I turn that, that way, this way, just straight on, whatever. And it blows like super hot air out of that top vent that the box is leaning on. And it works pretty good, but it takes a while to get warm. And to be honest, it's not even that cold in here. I thought it was colder. It was like 40 degrees outside, and we're holding about 60-ish, 59, 58 in here. So I'm not even gonna mess with the heater. Well, I turned the heater on. So the reason I hit that with wax and grease remover is because we're going to paint it up, brother. We're going to paint it up. We're going to hit it with some Rust-Oleum. I put 2 coats of the rust stuff. If you watched on the main channel, I did 2 coats of that rust inhibitor deal, Loctite stuff. This white bottle here. 2 coats of that on all of like actual rust where there was anything that might need it. So you can see it has like this dark finish. It almost looks wet, but it's not wet. It's that stuff on there that did whatever it does to the rust. So now we're gonna take the old rattle can rebuild, and we're gonna rebuild all this with the rattle can. Mainly just to get a protective coating on there, and also to make it look better, to match. It'll match everything, because like this is all dark, rusty color. I want it to match that color. So while that's drying and doing its thing, I just hit it with the air hose. I think it should be all right. I got to get this shop cleaned up because, whoa, this is like what's going on in my brain, you know? Like, this is what this second channel is about, is the randomness, the epic randomness that goes on behind the scenes from everything you see on the main channel, the main videos and everything. So we might get into like doing gas stuff on here. You know, we'll keep the other channel mainly diesel stuff. We'll get into some crazy gas stuff. We'll fabricate some weird things. And then we'll do like a shop makeover, because this is an absolute disaster. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on in here right now. I mean, this is as raw as it gets. I don't normally put this all in the videos on the main deal just because it's kind of embarrassing, but like, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of junk everywhere. Like, what's that chair doing against the fireplace? Can't light a fire. You got a chair, it'll burn. There's a big piece of wood. Actually, I think that wood has a metal coating deal on it. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if that's aluminum. I think it's aluminum, stainless or something. A thin little wrap on the top of this. That's why we saved these, because these were in here just leaning around when we got this place. So I jammed them, you know, somewhere, and there they are there. So we could build a cool bench and have a metal topped bench. And also I got this over here, this huge sheet, or the bigger sheet's not huge. You know, we could maybe cut that, you know, like right there or like right there, you know, whatever you think, and then make an actual like welding table or a more sturdier bench or something. And we got to get rid of all this. Look at this. So here we go. Live action. Oh, that's a mess. There's oil dry on the floor, power rotors, an exhaust, jugs. I think the torch hose has a hole in it somewhere, so we need to get a torch hose. This is my paps. This is like an OG set. He worked in a steel mill, and if you look in these wheels, there's actually shavings like from the big lathe where they would shave the steel rolls into rolls. You know, we live in Pittsburgh here, so steel mills were a big deal. My pap got this out of the steel mill, and look at all those metal shavings just melted in. They've been there forever. Probably the original hose with the original wheel. So unfortunately, there's a hole somewhere in that. Got to get a new one of those. Yeah, whew. This is for wood, but we got a storage room over there. It's full of wood. This is supposed to be transferred, you know, the wood to bring out here to burn and get warm, but it's accumulating garbage. There's a steam cleaner in there. I don't know how that got in there. So yeah. Now maybe this turn into a fab area is what I'm thinking, because that's a freaking porch table and chair, like for your patio. So I don't even know how that got in here. It's just in here. So that's got to go. We'll put a fab table there, which way or the other, and we can have a nice little fab situation, because this door, something's wrong with this door. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it don't work. It might work. Oh, spring, no spring. So we could probably fix that to make it work. So fab area, and then long bay. So check this out. My idea for this one is, we're just shooting ideas out here, guys. This is what this is about right now, the second channel. My idea for this bay here was to take that's like a dust extractor from a body shop. I want to take that and I want to put it long way, or, you know, this way, whichever way that is, at the back of the garage, or at the back of this one. So then we could hang something off of here, because there's big dividers in there that are all folded up, like divider tarps that you can hang. You know, we could hang them off of this little beam situation here, and then we could have an actual like painting area, and we can just use that to extract dust and also paint. But it's like a huge ductwork deal, so we gotta find something to hook to that, or just rig it down and get it to go up and out. We'd have to get rid of that little loft thing, because I would like to paint and do more stuff in here, like body wise. It was really cool when we did the single cab, the gray truck. We painted that over here, and it was a mess. So we got to get, you know, a handle on that and have like a literal paint situation. And this is like kind of like the perfect size. We could hang a bunch more lights, put them on the walls and stuff, and then have it super bright in there for painting or whatever. But yeah, all this junk. Dartboard, you need a dartboard. Got one. It's right there. All right, so that's probably dry enough. Now it's time to all right, now there's a fine line of just touching up some stuff to make it, you know, protected and look a little better, where you don't get crazy and get overspray over everything and it looks like crap. So I mainly only hit the areas that I have that preventative rust inhibitor deal on, and it looks pretty good. I like how it looks. It cleaned it up a ton. So that's passenger side. Let's check out driver's side. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just touch it up real quick, just to cover some rust, just to cover all the stuff that's been converted. And then back here, I actually have fluid film back here just to soak in a little more. Want to keep it as clean looking as possible, all while being, you know, protected, which, you know, the fluid film stuff works great. And then this is my first bottle of this stuff, but it's been working really good. I've done this on the red single cab that I have. Did it all over that, and then painted it actually with chassis saver. So that should technically be like a super coating. But, you know, I don't know, that whole thing with the rust and the inhibitors and the paints and the coatings is a literal rabbit hole, like a serious rabbit hole. So I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys have a rust kind of deal, preventative coating, cover, make it look better, but it's still protected method, comment it below. I'd be interested in hearing. We could talk about it. But that's mainly the stuff that I use, is that rust converter stuff from Loctite, chassis saver, Rust-Oleum stuff, and fluid film. And I've been doing that for probably what? That stuff only about a year. That Loctite and converter stuff only about a year. But fluid film, been using that for, I don't know, about 5 years. And anything that I put that on handles it handles the salt and stuff really well. Because we're in Pittsburgh, we get a ton of salt, grime, nastiness, and it helps it a lot. So I got a fan on over there, but it still smells like paint in here. My nose. So anyways, we bought a Duramax, seen it in the last video on the main channel, and let's pull that thing in here and check that out. All right, guys, it's been about 2 weeks, had the old Duramax. It's actually really nice. I really like it. It's my first ever Duramax that I've driven like consecutively. Got a couple hundred miles on, about 2 weeks of having it, and I don't have any complaints. I mean, the thing is pretty sick. They have a lot of power stock. I really, really enjoy it. I read some stuff about how the 10 speeds have like gear hunting, and they're trying to always looking for gears, and you know, I don't know. It seems to be fine for me. HighCountry 2500. I still forgot the freaking window sticker at the lot. So, I mean, I know you can get 2500s with like the 3500 package, which doesn't even make sense. Wouldn't it just be a 3500? I was looking through some window stickers, and I seen, you know, HD 1-ton package on a 2500. I don't know what that's all about. If you guys know, comment below so we can talk about it. But this is a heavy leaf pack. So if you look at that leaf pack, there's a bunch with the bottom overload thing, or is the overload on the top. And if you look at the Platinum, there's only 2 with the bottom. So way heavier leaf pack on this. I don't know. Inside is just, you know, black HighCountry standard leather, loaded, everything. I don't have any complaints so much on here, but if you look at all this, this has been similar for many, many years. They finally changed it in 24. So yeah, this is what you get. Now, if you go like Denali and the GMC deal, you can get like nice brushed aluminum here and stuff, and it looks pretty good. So let's look at this here. You can see all the knobs and everything. It looks like honestly, it looks similar to a freaking work truck, like a work base model. Now if we go over here to the Platinum and you look in here, so look at this. I mean, you have brushed aluminum there. Look at the knobs and the dials and everything, how they have the nice, you know, decorative covers on them. You have the stitching in the thing. You have the center stitching in here. Actual Platinum badge when the HighCountry is just stitched in the headrest. So yeah, I don't know. Like this just seems like this is all brushed aluminum. You get it in here too. This just seems a lot nicer. Maybe we should compare a Platinum to a Denali, like Ultimate. You know, you also get this in here. Power running boards on the Platinum. I mean, I don't know. What I'm getting at is this seems a lot more bass than this truck. I mean, you have the HighCountry badge there. It doesn't light up or anything. No power boards. I know that's probably an option. It's just way different. It's just a different truck. There is some stitching here, which is kind of cool. I don't know. First Duramax. I've been so used to the Platinum that, you know, I got kind of spoiled, I guess. Back seat's pretty big. I like that. Oh, check this out. So back here, they got these little deals here. Look at that. I like that. That's kind of cool. You know, Ram has them floor pocket things right there with the big deal. It does have heated rear seats. There is only a cigarette lighter and then USB-C and then regular USB. There's no outlet back here. Platinum has a full-on outlet. But, oh shoot, I'm looking for these. What's this? Oh, mine. There is a full-on outlet in the bed, so that's nice. So driving wise, it drives very, very good. I really do like how it drives. Like I said, the power's awesome. The handling is great. And that's in full stock trim, never modified, nothing. So I really do like it. Are we going to keep it? Not 100% on that yet, you know. It's pretty thumpy at idle, like it thumps. It's that L5P. It's like, so I am going to tell you guys that I do really want to get into Duramax stuff on the other channel. I just don't know if I want to go 10-speed or 6-speed. Definitely L5P. I just don't know if I want to be, you know, in the 10-speed deal or the 6-speed. 6 speeds, transmission's a whole nother ballgame compared to this. So in the terms of holding power, you know, this honestly, it feels good. You know, it feels great to me. I have zero issues with that. I can't even tell it's shifting. You just drive, you hit the gas, and it feels powerful, and that's it. But me, in this situation, we got to add power. And I don't want to add power and then blow up the transmission, because right now they're super expensive in the terms of rebuild. You know, there's a couple guys out there. RevMax has like probably the biggest, most popular thing, and then there's a bunch of other companies that are offering a rebuilt Allison branded 10-speed, but we're talking 10 grand. And they don't have any billet parts yet in them. That's just like standard rebuild with upgraded clutches. When you start adding billet drums or something in there, you're gonna be talking some serious money for a rebuilt transmission. So L5P HighCountry Duramax, there you go. 2-week ownership review. I'd say a week and a half. I love it. My only decision is now, do we want to go 6-speed or 10-speed? Well, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to upload numero uno on TopCorey 2.0. TopCorey 2? TC2, TC 2.0. So, like I said, so this is gonna be random epicness, because I do a lot outside of the videos that you see. So like we'll be down here, we're gonna freaking paint a boat in here. So that's going on here. We just went goose hunting the other day and freaking shot 40-something birds, and it was sick. And I'm like, dang, we gotta film this. It's cool. So this is more of a just randomness, no nothing. So if I would slap this on the other channel, on the main channel, everyone would be like, dude, I didn't subscribe to see you painting a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're just gonna leave all the original stuff on the main channel, and we're gonna put all the crazy weirdness stuff on this second channel. Like today, what was the purpose? But thank you guys for sticking with me. If you made it this far, you're freaking awesome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we got to get this channel going. It's hard to get a new channel going. It's probably gonna get 10 views, but we'll see you on the next one.